all to play for now. Last set for these two players. Genoese Crossbow at home here with the Khmer on Vulpine. And at the other end of the map, it will be Lakinther with the Malay. Now, this matchup is very intriguing. This map is very intriguing. Lakinther jumping in with a, is this what I think it is? Makes me wonder whether the map has been looked at in advance. Now, the Khmer, they have a very, very special bonus, and that is the Ballista Elephant can cut through trees in the Castle Age, which means they're the only civ that can go through forest trees like this without just chopping through them naturally. So that's before Imp, of course, before Onager or Trebs. So it's a nice little bonus. I wonder if we see that. And then for the Malay, well, they get their infantry armor for free. They can advance to the next age quicker. They've got nice battle elephants. Of course, the Khmer get their own battle elephants as well. They get tusk swords, which is quite nice. The Khmer ones are stronger. The battle elephants for the Malay are cheaper. And the fish trap and the dock bonuses do not make a difference here. If we go super, super late, Force Levy's quite nice. We'll see if we get there. Now, yeah, Vulpine, of course, the middle, Trade Workshop. That brings in res of wood, food, and gold. And this map, of course, is something you'll see in Red Bull qualifiers and in the Red Bull main event in April. But we're playing it as a random map start here. To the sides, all these red foxes. Lots to go take if you wish. And, of course, yeah, Empire Wars start. You start with 4 vills out here. Go out to the sides and take a bunch of those. And yes, the main attraction in the middle. I don't know what building this is actually meant to represent. If it is meant to represent a building in London. Of course, we have another one of the Red Bull maps that has got the Royal Albert Hall in it. So it's not that. And maybe someone can do some digging and see what it actually is representing here. If there is something particular, or it's just a nice map design. All is quiet as we go through Dark Ages. You should be seeing some clean Dark Ages. These players are in their 1600s, so they certainly know how to play the game. And they should be able to get up to the Feudal Age cleanly, and they should be able to play pretty clean Feudal Ages as well. And yeah, got Lakinther roaming around with a scout. In fact, both players have got their scouts to the opponent's base. That's a little bit dodgy. No loss. You shouldn't really lose a scout on this map because you know where the rocky terrain is, so you can just, you know, do a loop around on the rocky terrain, and you'll find that the building in the middle is the Tower of London. Thank you very much for that, Rapunzet. There you go, Tower of London. Fighting again. Scout having a look around. Both players should be clicking up pretty soon. Oh, under the TC, and this feels like it's a lost scout. I don't see this one getting away. Oh, it does. 3 HP. Survives. And Loom, and then the Khmer will be up. I should be up on 20 pop. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. No deer to push on this map. But that's all good. That's maybe why the uptimes are a touch slower than what you would otherwise expect. What I think is a little bit interesting and unexpected on this map, we talk about the foxes. I feel like you could take a risk. I feel like you could go out and just hang around the outsides and just see if 4 vills can just take a whole bunch, like, or 2 vills, or 1 vill. Your investment is only 1 vill, but it just takes so much gold. I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it just worth being next to your base? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Vills are coming forward here from Lakinther. He's going to be up first. He's on stone, so there's going to be a tower rush. And this is being spotted. It's being spotted. Going to be tracked. Question is, where will the first tower go? And it is going to go directly on the goal. And it's being tracked by 3 and now 6 Vills. This tower doesn't go up. This is just going to be some Vill fighting, I think. Scout can't really engage. If you take away 6 Vills, you've got 5. I guess that's a bit of a positive for you. And as soon as it became 3... Geez, the 2 of the men there, they just ran away. Let the women do the fighting. Both players have loom, I take it. And yeah, now time for the fight. It's going to be a defensive stable here for Genoese crossbow. Time for the Vill micro. There's going to be a dead purple Vill in the middle there. That's 1 down. Lakinther drags away a weak one. And again, now the Khmer are going to have to run with their Vills. Some early Vill fighting shenanigans. It's caused some idle time for the Khmer as well. This feels like it will eventually settle down. And there's a kill. Just gets one back. Snipes him. Kicked him in the shins. And that was it. Looks like there'll be another dead Vill here. If that scout can get in and block. Scout's got to run away now. It's down to 2 HP. It's 3 Vills. Taking some good value here. And the scout goes down. Blue could fight on this side. Lakinther's got a 3-2 advantage. Could turn back and take that weak Vill. And for the time being, Genoese crossbows just going to take the chickens in the middle here. There's no army. The Khmer are going to make some scouts. But back at home here, I looks like the barracks just went up. So another scout now. And that will allow some of these Vills to go down on Lakinther. Maybe has overextended here. He's going to lose these last 2 Vills, I think. Definitely going to lose 1 more. Can Genbo get in front and block? Get in front and block. And get the Vill involved. If the Vill can get involved, there should be another dead Vill. And it is. And now Genbo can either walk home or group up with the other guys that are out there. Taking some of the forward hunt. That's where they ended up, doing some Vill fighting. Lakinther went forward with 5, lost 4. I guess this guy should probably... Now when you're out here, he should walk back taking foxes. Scouts coming out now. And defensive spears. Of course, the Malay get the armor upgrades for free, which is quite nice. Scouts coming in. Is that a weak Vill? It's a weak scout. And Genbo's done alright to kill the Vills, but has had more idle time. Lakinther's kept the TC running. He's still on stone. He's actually got enough stone for a castle, but is very much in the wrong age. Needs to jump out of that. Doesn't need to be on stone anymore. The scout's going to run around. They didn't get a kill there. Lakinther's got a lot more res collected. Oh, is that a dead Vill? Is that going to deny the range? Oh, that's nice. That's nice enough. Yeah, you lose a scout, but you kill another Vill. You deny the range. Delay the range. It's quite strong. Rabbits are getting in the way of the house building. Map is very hard to place farms on. So, Lakinther's able to get a couple around the TC here. But after that, very open map. Very, very open map. Very hard map to wall. Certain areas that you just can't build farms. Sometimes you can't even get 8 farms around the TC. That's how annoying the rocky terrain is. Forward spear here. It's going to be a bit of a nuisance. It's going to drag some Vills away. And, yeah, a bit of an open wood line as well. Very, very weak wood lines around this map. So you do end up having to move them around a lot. Get your lumber camps down. I guess that's where your mule cart sieves and, of course, your Japanese come in quite handy. So neither of those in today's action. Some little walls there. That Vil is a bit lost. That Vil is very lost. She's okay for now. She'll live where she is, but she's otherwise very lost. Seeing Bloodlines now. Full Khmer Scout action. And the walls are coming up now to protect at home. No blacksmith. Of course, the Khmer don't need to get buildings to click up. Back here on the spear. 5 spears. Oh, sorry. 5 scouts up against the 1 spearman. But a couple of them are weak, so the spear will get some good damage if it actually hits. Only 1 goes down. Perhaps a second could have died there. Spearman didn't want to attack. These Vils are still hanging around. They're actually going to go take some more forward res now. Look at Lakinther's situation. So much wood on hand. So much food on hand. Stone on hand. Neither of those that useful. And there you go. There's the auto farm. Bunch of farms around the back. Jembo's just picking off the army. The army's kind of just a little bit here, a little bit there. And yeah, Jembo's doing well. He's doing well. He's picking off where he can find some value. There's a lot of farms being placed here, but not a lot of farmers to go jump on them. And the scouts come in again. Could be another dead Vil, perhaps. Spearman gets back in time. In fact, it's only a dead scout. I see 2 spears. 2 archers go forward now. Let's see what damage they can get. Moment, not so much. Another lumber camp out the side there. The archers are going to get a little bit of value, but there's no fletching on them. So you can Vil fight back a little bit. The archers aren't going to do too much damage here. Scouts are going to come back and help. 1 weak one in there. Oh, and the spears run away. Spears have to come back. Feels like you can still kind of fight this a little bit. It's not the worst fight if you're the Khmer, but backs out, especially with Bloodlines being in, so the extra HP is there. And thought about a tower. That tower's a little bit in the middle of nowhere. Goes for a market instead. Should probably be able to click up straight after the market. Yeah, there's a bit more of an army for Lakinther. That's a bit nicer. And there will be a tower on the gold. But there's a bit of an army here that needs to be fought. And the scouts get in on the archers with the spearmen sort of out of position. And good micro from the 2 players to try and avoid their hits. The spears get a fair few hits there. The archers should go down. The scouts are going to go down. How well is the fight being taken here? The spears are getting a few too many hits away on the scouts. And another one jumps in. But Genbo will be able to click up with a very nice timing advantage to the next stage. Spears are getting good damage though. And there we go. Clicked up. Good Vil lead though for the Malay, and that will only increase, of course. They are not currently on the way up, and their age up being quicker means more time to produce the villages. This army's hovering around. But yeah, Lakinther's probably spent a little bit too much time on stone. And that's delayed this uptime. Whereas if that was on wood or on farms, be in a better spot. Dropping the market now, we'll be able to press a few buttons in the market. We'll be up in no time. Genoese crossbow looking towards stone here, and the fight comes in. Looks like this is going to be a bit of a clear up. I think there's enough scouts here to get the job done. The spears go down. The archers will go down. So good little clear up before Castle Age. Which is quite handy. Next army it's a little bit forward, but it's not there yet. Malay look like they're going to look for crossbow. Khmer thinking about the light cab. There's no spears here, so these archers will die. Good find, good pick off. The archers will go down. Light cab and armor coming in. Oh no, one of them will still survive. One will get away as the spearmen rock up. I always struggle with the visual difference between a scout cav and a light cav. This got chunkier armor, what do you call them? Shields behind their backs. Anyway, light cav are going to take this fight. And I think they're going to fight this pretty well. The Vils wanted to come forward for a castle. And that is not going to happen. The light cav are just going to absolutely decimate what's here. Everything has to run. Genoese crossbow, very, very nice. He's going to pretty much level up the Vil count in this moment. Takes a whole lot of villagers with him. Vils are still going to come forward, though. A couple of them survive. He's still going to come forward. And there's a chonker coming out in the field. In comes the chonker. There's going to be a castle here for the Khmer, solidifying the top side, I guess the eastern side of their base. And I wonder if that does see the ballista elephant. I wonder if that will see a ballista elephant come in. Light cav are just going to ignore the spears. They're going to go forward. The chonker is going to have a look and have a go, but there's spears here, and they will sadly take down our chonker. Down he goes. Light cav having a look at the Vils. Lots of Vils standing around, not really working. It's coming up now. Siege Workshop at home. Scorpions will do great here against what the Malay's making. The Malay are bringing a lot forward now. Lakinther really, really wants to get this forward castle down. I don't think he realizes he's still got a Vil lead as a result of Civ bonus and idle TC time. Despite having lost the Vils, he has still got a Vil lead. He doesn't need to push with this castle. But he's going to, and he's going to be very aggressive. No, backs out for the moment. It's going to be it's still going to be very aggressive. He's still going to go for it. And there it is. But there's a scorpion here now. There's a scorpion, there's a knight, there's light cav. Don't know if there's enough Vils. Oh, the scorpion's going to get a juicy hit on these Vils. Oh, the pass-through damage on all of them. And the extra range as well. It's so nice. Fights coming in. The Vils are still building this castle though. 64, 66%. It's going to be tight. There's enough army here though. I think there's enough army for Lakinther and this castle will go up. Just needs to maybe focus down these Scorps and yeah. Genoese crossbow. He's going to back away. He's going to back away. And it goes up and then Lakinther quickly realizes there's a castle we can't run into there. Castle's up on the face. The Malay get their castle. And now pressure is on. Do see a ballista elephant in queue. Just the one. Of course, there is that siege workshop there. These scorpions will defend against the crossbow. And sure enough, check this out. Straight into the action with the ballista elephant in the middle of the map to take the trade workshop. It's not quite taking it just yet. Tower of London is about to become owned by the Khmer. There it is. So now check out that trickle of res. It's going to be very, very nice. This TC will go down. There's 4 Vils in it at the moment. Genoese crossbow needs to sort out a little bit of the eco. A few Vils just not working at the moment. He can drop his own defensive castle in this spot. And check that out. Stonewall behind it too. So very clever. Just holding on to the ballista elephant in the middle. And you're going to see the res fly. I assume this counts as res collected as well. So should be coming through very, very nicely here. And that makes up for any Vil discrepancy that does exist. Big crossbow mass, but they're not really getting a lot of value. Ballisterelli will do quite well here as well. And another castle out the back of the base, protecting... not really protecting the stone, but protecting the gold sort of as well. Oh, Scorpion's going to get some nice juicy hits on the crossbows there. Some knights in play. Only one armor at the moment. It's actually just the one knight. Would like to see a bit of army from Genoese crossbows. Well, he's got 3 TCs. Some of them are idle. He's only got 7 on food, so he can't go super heavy and produce out of them. But he's going to get that free res, which is ticking him along. Feels a level. Just needs to start either pumping out army or pumping out vills. One or two ways. Of course, this being his home map, you want to make sure he gets the win. Nothing worse than dropping your home map and then having to go to the away map and another forward castle going even deeper into the base. I'm not that big a fan of this one, actually. Feels like it could have been... It was actually not really anywhere to put it. Maybe it should have been a bit more like there. Like actually trying to get aggressive. This is not taking a huge amount of space, and there's a lot of scorpions now. I am not sure this castle will go up. There's a lot of scorps. How's the fight by the crossbow? Is there enough crossbow here? Oh, the scorpions are eating them. Oh, they're all dying. The crossbowmen are all dying. The castle has to be avoided. No way. Oh, the scorpions were feasting. 14 kills there for the 3 that are still alive. Oh, they're still going. Oh, they're still going. There's no ballistics on these guys yet either. And they just are shredding. They are shredding. Eventually, they'll go down, but they've taken 26 kills with them. The castle will go down, but at a massive cost. Small counter raids, actually. Said the Genoese crossbow needed to get more more army out. Doesn't need to. These 4 are enough. They're going to get a free villager kill there, I think. No. Idles a lot, though. Does idle a lot. 1 Ballisterelli. Going to get a kill here. Crossbow mass has been created again. Lakinther's staying on 1 TC, but has been keeping it running. Doesn't have wheelbarrow yet, though. Actually, neither player have invested in wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow would hit hard on those Khmer farmers. This cav raid going again in the back of the base. Getting some damage, and now look at the Vil count. The Vil discrepancy is starting to creep up a little bit. Only spears there. So the light cav and the knight don't have any issues. Another dead Vil. The losses are starting to add up now, and only on 1 TC there's some problems for Lakinther. This is not going to do enough. Scorpions, well, they may have to eject and go backwards and defend, given there are 2 castles there. But check this out, even more kills. The knight's still going. The knight was still going. He got a few more kills in. Position for the Khmer player is very nice, I would have to say. $83 vills, 85 vills to 58. Damage is hard to get in. A couple of castles and the tower and the town center's protecting the eco. That's a very aggressive town center. Now there's a town center here to be able to help take the foxes, to be honest. Not that the Khmer really need the gold, but they're certainly thinking about him. Slightly housed. Those scorpions did run away in the end. Apparently passed on top of each other. Lakinther accidentally pumping out the flares. And these knights are having fun. Only 1 armor but they're still having a good time. More kills under the TCs. And with Imp on the way, the Knights can start being added. A few more farmers wouldn't go astray. And perhaps Imp might be the timing that sees Lakinther tap out. Gonna drop his second TC. Very aggressive TC here as well. Grey Wolf there. Trying to attack the Vil. Again, it's just raids. Just back of the eco. You're just seeing Cav come back every now and then. Very annoying. It's very annoying. You're just trying to relax and then you got Cav just running around, killing Vils, being a nuisance. Ballistics is in, but look at this. All the armies have to run back now. All the armies come back home. All the army returns home as the spears couldn't do it. They couldn't keep up with the pace. And the res collected now. Massively in favour of the Khmer. 50 seconds before they're up. This castle will help with the trebbing down, which is nice. Mangonel's getting a bit of value here. It is attacking uphill. Oh no, Castle does not go up because there's already a town centre there. It's actually got taken down or quit at an annoying time because the Khmer had to then buy some stone for the next castle. They wish to drop it. And there is Imp. There is Imp. Foxes being taken. The foxes are not quite being taken here. I'd like to see the foxes get taken. Treb coming out as well. There's two castles here. I'd like to see Trebs be prioritised. Start taking down the production that's forward. But outside of that, Knights are good. Maybe some more armour. Get that last armour upgrade. Get Cavalier and just send it into the eco again. And this will be a win for Khmer very soon. I think they're in the chat. Maybe I don't understand the map, he says. How are you in there? He asked the question. How are you in there? Mayhaps. Yes. Well, you can firmly see that he is in there. See that there's a stone wall. Maybe he doesn't know that the Ballista Elephant can cut. Can cut in Castle Age. Crossbow are doing okay. Lots of weak ones. The Knights probably should have held off for another minute. But actually, they're getting a lot of value. They're still getting a lot of good value here. They have killed enough by the looks of things. They've traded well enough. Could have traded even better. Traded alright. And position's good. Khmer, their next army can be a real nuisance. And attempted castle forward now. Again, just to take that spot in the middle. Lakinther's just got lots of stone. Just has a lot of stone. Only one treb. In fact, leaving this alone, probably not the worst at the end of the day, because they're not doing that much. Prioritizing the cav, getting them in the back of the eco here. And these are only spears. So, they will drop very quickly. That's a lot of farms being dropped in a very, very open and exposed area. Lakinther's still got the TCs running a bit better. He's got 88 Vils, so he's not completely gone, but he's just got res in the wrong spots. And he taps out as Genoese Crossbow will take game number 1 on his home map. He's done a very nice job. Just understands his map a little bit better. And just did well. Scout production, kept running around the back, knowing that this is a very open map. It's a map that's hard to wall up. You can always expect that you can get some raids out the back of it. And he gets the job done. And he'll be happy. He'll be looking forward to the next game thinking, well, that's job number 1 done. And can see how he goes on Lakinther's home map. We'll get that right. Oh, now. Time to see if Lakinther knows his home map as well as Genoese Crossbow knew his. So it's going to be Mountain Ridge. And Genoese Crossbow is going to have the Japanese, a civ that I think we've seen a few times on this map. Certainly a civ we're seeing a lot in the tournament. And they are a very nice man-at-arms civ. And you can back it up quite nicely as well. And Lakinther has gone with the Persians. A civ that, well, they can do a lot of early damage because they can get their eco rolling. They can also drush very, very quickly if you wish to go down that path. We'll see how these two go about it. Now, as I said, we're on Mountain Ridge. You don't get berries. You are meant to get shorefish, and this is a very awkward shorefish for Lakinther. Genoese Crossbow. He's got some that's a little bit nicer. He's got an interesting wood line back here as well. Both players can push in deer, of course. They get one boar. So you want to be smart with the time that you take that. He's going to try and push in 2 deer at once here. And I think it's kind of going to work. It's kind of going to work. I'm going to go with a success. It's there. It's in. It's a little bit out the way. It's not directly under the TC, but it's not too bad. Woodcutters are annoyingly running back, though. He's fixed that. And he's awake. Alright, we're back. It's ticking along well enough for Genoese Crossbow. He brings the deer in. He can go over to the mill, of course. That's a nice Japanese bonus there. Being able to drop the camps without too much trouble. TCs are rangeable by siege from the hill. Which is very... Oh, actually, this one's not. This is slightly deeper, so that's quite nice for Lakinther. See how that goes. And what's the building that he's going to drop here? Feels like he's waiting for a barracks. No, he's waiting for the boar. That's sad. I was hoping we'd see a barracks. Maybe this Phil's going for the barracks. Nope, this Phil was meant to... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Problems. Bad warlord. It's happening. It's there. Alright, it's in. No one was dead. It's all good. We're back. There is the next one for, or the boar, the one soul boar. Looks like the TC ate a little bit. The horse ate a little bit of the TC there as well. So Genoese Crossbow can chase that if he wishes. Even uphill, he can probably fight this. So Lakinther has to run. Let's go to the shorefish now. I'd like to see that barracks come up. And it's going to be... Oh, it's going to be a douche. It's going to be a douche. That's why we were so heavy on the wood. It's going to be a douche. And the douche is going to be in time, I think. It's going to be... It needs to be in time. Where's the TC going to be placed? The TC always gets placed. You always get the TC placed with Persians. And you can't really fight it, sadly. I mean, he's going to give it a go. He's going to completely disrupt what Genoese Crossbow wants to do here. But he's not clicked up yet. I don't know if he cancelled that or it was part of the plan. But he has not yet clicked up. He's getting loom. So the Persians are going to come straight forward underneath the TC. They need to garrison. Vils, hello, Vils. Vils will garrison, and they'll look to take out this town centre. I feel like you either need to make Vils or click up. And I don't like the idea that I don't like that he's trying to click up. That is very risky. He's got 19 Vils, and he's got 3 on wood. These guys need to go to wood now, and 2 of them need to come back and repair this thing, because this does not stay up without repairs. There is not enough on wood. Genoese crossbow is in trouble here unless he repairs this TC to get up to the next stage. I think Lakinther may have found an answer here. I have a feeling Lakinther has got a winning strategy in play. There's just not a lot of wood. He's built another lumber camp, which I don't mind. Oh, it's tight. He's built the other lumber camp, which takes away the wood, but it means he's spreading out the eco a little bit. And Lakinther doesn't know about this lumber camp just yet, which is important, because he does know about this one. There's going to be 2 militia still. Those are going to come out of... Oh, that takes out the scout. That's big. Scout goes down. That's massive. TC? Uh-oh. Oh, God. It's so close. It's gonna be alright. Feudal Age will be in. And he can run it. Feudal Age gets in. But now... Now it gets a little bit awkward. Let's see what the follow-up is. Now the follow-up needs to be for Lakinther. It needs to be chase the vills. That's the job. You got to chase the vills. You got to find vills and you got to just chase them down. You try to keep your TC running and you go and obliterate the opponent's villages. You vill fight the crap out of this. And if you're playing as the Japanese, I think number 1 plan should be... I didn't even see the mining camp. Number 1 plan needs to be a range, because you should be expecting a follow-up, a couple of archers, and then your own then you get your next TC down. I'm not sure what this is. This is kind of just a douche with no follow-up. Part of the plan is you need to be able to rush afterwards. If you don't rush afterwards... What was the point of taking out the TC? You just leave yourself in Dark Age, your opponent can just find another TC location, and your res is just all over the place. And the Man-at-Arms have actually gone forward. The Scout, the Militia go forward. Man-at-Arms isn't in yet, but it's going to take out the vills that were here. One vill, I think, has died under here. And yeah, Man-at-Arms are going to be strong. They can chase those 2 vills down. They will die. There's no home for them. And eco's kind of all over the place. And here we go. There's the Vill Rush going after the lumber camp. But it doesn't matter. There's another one. The reaction's a little bit slow from Lakinther, in my opinion. Could have gone about this a little bit faster. Needs to find the others. Still 2 lumber camps for the Japanese. No TC yet, though. So 26 vills to 19. No TC. These 2 Man-at-Arms can get value in the middle as well if they wish. They don't know, or they should know about it, because I'll see that the deer has died. So they can definitely go attack that way. But otherwise, Genoese crossbow here needs to think about his own TC. He's making a few more camps around the place. I like the extra Man-at-Arms. I mean, look, might have an idea that there's something going on out here as well. And with Man-at-Arms, to be honest, maybe he doesn't need the range. Just focus on the TC now, and the Man-at-Arms will be able to come in. And this is bad. This is really bad for the Persians now. This has not worked out the way he would have wanted. And the 0 TC Japanese are just going to be able to Man-at-Arms everything here. And then he can drop his own TC. Probably just out the way. Just here. Or even up on the hill. Or maybe not up on the hill. Just out the way. On the shorefish. On some wood lines. There it is. It's going to be on the wood line. I like it. Man-at-Arms need to avoid what's going on there. And look, they're in on the shoreline here now. The other 5 can go join in. And there's going to be deaths. It's going to be bad. It's going to be problems for the Persians. It's going to be problems everywhere. Lakinther can't even build a lumber camp himself now. And he's going to send the vills in. And this feels like it's a game that doesn't have too much longer left. It's going to be lots of deaths. It's 3 eco kills to 0. It's 4 now. And, I mean, Man-at-Arms, I reckon, win this fight against all those vills. They are so good. They attack faster with the Japanese. They get to kill a lot. The value here is insane. Oh, that poor guy runs away. But the value here is just going to be so good. Just send him in the fight. It's all worth it. It's worth it. I think it's worth it. Pick him off. And the man-at-arms. There's still man-at-arms coming out. The barracks may not even go down. The vills are just dying. 9 kills. It's a disaster. There's so many I mean, there's nearly enough man-at-arms now. More man-at-arms than villagers. It's a disaster for Lakinther, but he's in too deep. He has to keep going. He has to keep sending it. He gets the barracks. But now there's problems. He's taken 12 eco losses to make it happen. A disaster. I think you can just fight this. You should just fight this. And look at that. There's already archers out. There's already archers out. The backup is already here. Where are the archers roaming at the moment? And they've got fletching too soon. Problems for Lakinther. I can't see this one lasting too much longer. He's still in the Dark Age. He's down in villages now. Man-at-arms and archers could be annoying. He's on gold now. Lakinther's on gold. I mean, he's on gold in the Dark Age. What can you do? Never douched before. Well, first time for everything, but the feeling is that there is a problem here for Lakinther. He realizes something has gone wrong. Not being up is certainly a problem. And it is a disaster. He's building a mining camp. There's archers everywhere. There's vills being produced. Genoese crossbows. Just playing a normal game now. He's just able to play a normal game. And this is very, very much over. And it's called. 2-0. Very well done for Genoese crossbow. You still have to learn how to defend it. As much as Lakinther's follow-up was perhaps not there, Genoese crossbow still had to do the right thing, and splitting the eco up was quite nice. Meant that not everything was able to be rushed down, and he got the job done in the end. Found his safety net. He takes a 2-0 in this set.